Hi guys, we are recording a 8th video for the MySQL tutorial series. In today's video, we will be talking about SQL modes. So without wasting much of time, let's get started. So I'll open my SQL command line client and okay. So basically SQL has different types of modes which are already predefined. In this video, it is a very short introduction. We will not be getting into the details, but I just wanted to show you how to check the global SQL modes and how to set some SQL modes. Basically, we can use the command select double at the rate, and then we can type global dot SQL underscore mode, and we can close this command. And yeah, you can see that globally these two modes are enabled, which is strict trans table and no engine substitution. Similarly, for this particular session, we can check for SQL modes by this command select at the rate session dot SQL underscore mode. And session in this session SQL mode, we can see the same SQL modes which are enabled. So basically this table session.sql mode and global.sql mode returns us all the modes which are currently enabled. Now globals in the global SQL mode, it is enabled for the entire SQL software which is downloaded in our system. But for session SQL mode, we can change it for this particular session. We can change the SQL mode, and for if we change the SQL mode, so as long as your session is running, that particular mode will be enabled. Once you quit the session, it gets deleted. But if we enable a SQL mode globally, it will be present in the entire software even though we close the session. So this is the basic difference between the global and the session SQL mode. It is a quick pro tip that you should never play with the global SQL mode settings, as it can cause some problem. But in the particular session, you can try enabling some modes and checking the practical for that. So in this particular video, I will show you how to set a session SQL mode. Let's say I want to set the no zero in data mode for this particular session. So I can type the command set session SQL mode, and I can open the parenthesis, and I can type here no zero in date, and I'll close the parenthesis and I'll provide a semicolon. So when we will fire this particular command, our session SQL mode will be enabled for no zero in date, and we can check it with the command select session.sql mode. So you can see here that no zero in date is enabled right now, and once we enable this particular mode, we can run our particular data for this particular session. So once we exit this session, this particular mode which is set right now will be disabled once we quit this session. So I can show you that with exit, and when I will open my MySQL command line client again, and I will give my password, and if I check for the both global as well as, first I will check for the session select at the rate double at the rate is used session dot SQL mode, and you can see here, guys, previously when we enabled not zero in date in the previous session, it is not present here. So this is how you can use modes. I am not getting into details of these modes because it is rarely used, but I just wanted to show you, give you a brief, just an intro that how we can check for various global modes and session modes, how we can set session modes, and this is the command for doing it. I'll link below the documentation link for SQL mode. You can check it out and try it in your local machine. Thank you for watching. That's it for today. And if you do like the content, please consider subscribing to my channel, share it with your friends, and see you in the next video. Thank you.